I am going to start making videos about my experiences on public transit because I cannot believe my life. So I started working this summer being May because I'm in university and that's when we end school. And my job requires me to take the bus downtown to my work building, to my lab building, whatever. And I also am taking classes this summer because I hate myself, and this is what I decided to do. So I live right across from school, and where I work is about 20 minutes by bus to my house, to campus, whatever, right? So in the morning, I go to work and take the bus at like 7:45. Okay, I get on the bus, go to work. That trip is usually fine because most people on that are just trying to go to work, just trying to live their life. Now, sometimes I have to take this bus like 4 times a day because I have to go to work and then go back to school and then go back to work and then go home. So I spend a lot of time on this bus, okay? And there's fucking crazy people on this fucking bus. I don't understand why they feel the need to interact with me, why this is my life, but it is. So I'm just gonna, this story, I have a lot of stories, but this story happened to me on Wednesday. It is Saturday right now. This happened to me this Wednesday. It's probably the most awful experience I've ever had on public transit in my life. The most embarrassing. I have very bad secondhand embarrassment for my own self. I hate it. I hate people looking at me. I just don't need this in my life. I just want to sit on the bus, be quiet, listen to my music, play Pokemon Go, whatever I'm doing, right? And just go where I need to go. I did not need a fucking drama in my life, but because I don't know why, because the world hates me, because I have to deal with this. So I leave work. This is when I'm going to school. So I'm going to class. It's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So I walk to my bus stop, and just to let you know, my work is like downtown. I live in Oshawa, and yeah, that is not a nice place already to be. So I walk to the bus stop, and it's hot. It's fucking hot, and I don't really wear shorts to work. First of all, because I work in a lab. Second of all, this is mostly because I don't want to shave my legs, but regardless. And I'm fucking hot. I'm sweating. So I'm like, oh, there's a tree here. I'll stand in the shade. There's the bus driver that's going to be switching buses. I see him every day is standing under here. There's a couple other people standing under here. I'm just going to stand under here too. It's going to be nice, get out of the sun. And, just live my life. And because I don't know if I look approachable, I don't think I do, because I think I have the most resting bitch face I've ever seen, but maybe I just attract crazy people because I look crazy too. That could also be true. But this lady comes up to me, right, and she's like, I don't know if she's high, I don't know if she's just crazy, but she is something, right? And she's smoking, which will come into play of what she says to me. She comes up, and there's a couple of people standing there, and she says, I'm not sure if it's directed at me, but she says, is the bus gonna be sitting here a while? And the two other guys near me don't say anything. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's up to me, because someone has to say something. So I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. You can ask when it gets here, because I can see the bus waiting at the stoplight a few hundred feet from us. And the bus driver's sitting right there. I don't know why she didn't ask him, but whatever. and and I'm listening to music too, because which I feel is like, don't approach me, but people don't know that apparently, so whatever. And then she's like okay or something, and then like a minute later she says something, and I'm not quite sure what she says, but she says something and I don't know what she says, and I don't really care to hear what she says because I don't want to have this conversation. So I just smile and like nod like uh-huh, and like I'm just like, is this interaction over yet? Hurry the fuck up, bus, because I want to get on and go to school and then have this over with, right? So the bus pulls up. There's a good amount of people waiting at the bus stop, right? So I get on, I sit in the seat, everything's fine. No, it's not full enough for someone to sit beside me. It's all good, right? I'm thinking, yes, we're on the bus, we're going to go, let's go. Now, a bit into the trip, probably a couple minutes, I feel this tap on my shoulder. And I'm just like, yeah. And there's this guy sitting behind me. I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything. And he just starts pulling my hair. My hair is down. And I have very curly hair. I don't know if you can tell. It's very long as well. And it's very thick. And I don't really like it. And I really don't like when people touch it. Especially strangers. Even people I know and like. I don't like really touching it. So this is just like, please. Please don't do this. Like, what's happening? I don't know if he's playing with my hair. I'm like, and then I'm like, is there something, like, I don't know, like, is there, like, what's in my hair? I don't know what's happening. He doesn't say anything to me. By the way, just to reiterate, nothing is said to me. He just starts pulling at my hair. And I'm just like, and I just turn back around. I don't know. I'm like shell shocked. I'm like, is this really happening? I had to look around like, is there cameras? Is this really happening right now? Like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm just like, I don't know what to say, because he doesn't say anything to me, so I don't know what to say. He's just sitting there pulling my hair. I don't like confrontation. I don't need this. And then he taps my other shoulder. And so I look again at the other side, and he points to the ground, and he doesn't say anything again, and I see there's a bug there. Now, I can put together, he pulled the bug out of my hair, the bug fell in my hair when I was sitting on the trees to get out of the hotness, because I apparently have the worst luck in the world, and God wants to smite me. And he just steps on the bug, and I'm just like, I'm still like processing this in my mind, like it's not totally going through. I'm just like, is this, like, what? And crazy lady, smoking crazy lady from before is sitting across from us, and she goes, and this bus is pretty full, okay, there's a lot, and I can tell there's a lot of students too that are going exactly where I'm going. And she goes, is that a ladybug? And he says like, no, it's not. And I could tell it's not by looking at it. I did not engage. I do not want to engage in this. I just want to die, pretty much. I want to die. And he's like, no, it's not. And she's like, yes, it is. And then he's like, no, it's not. And then they like have this like argument about it. And I'm just sitting there like, no, why? I'm just like, this is not happening. And I look straight ahead. I look out the window. I do not look at anyone around me. I'm sure people are staring. And he still says nothing. And eventually they stop arguing about it. And then I'm like, should I turn around and say thank you? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm still in shock. Like, I'm appreciative that he took the bug out of my hair, but maybe he could have, like, said something. He was just like, he just took it out. Like, he couldn't have been like, excuse me, lady, you have a bug in your hair. Do you want me to take it out for you? I would have said, yes, thank you. Or I would have tried to get it out myself or something. I don't know what I would have done. And then because I'm an awkward ass person, I hate myself. I don't like confrontation. I don't like talking to strangers. I just face forward the whole time going to school. I don't say a single word to him or the crazy lady or anyone. and I'm pretty sure he thought I was an asshole. But I can live with that. I can. He gets off the bus at some point before school because he's like in his 50s or 60s maybe, and so he's probably not going to the university. He gets off, and I'm just like, did this just happen? And then we get to my university, and I fucking get off the bus as fast as I ever could run, and I get the fuck out of there. And I'm like still traumatized by this. It's been days, and I think about it every day. I didn't. And it's probably my most embarrassing time on the bus, but it's definitely not my only story. And I guess the moral of this story is to get a car.